Hi, Jacket football fans. I'm Carl Gurgis with Coach Tim Takel. Coach, 35-0 Jackets. We came out on the short end. Perhaps we were a tad bit over generous. What do you think? We just couldn't hold on to the stinking pigskin.
Yep, we had some
problem,
has been self-inflicted wounds, no question about it. We played hard at times. We just weren't consistent. As I mentioned, going into the ball game, we felt as a staff, I know I felt deeply that this was going to be the best coached team we will have played up to date, and they were. Dwayne Lanes did an outstanding job of having his troops prepared. He used to coach here at Alvin, and it showed on the field.
I'll tell you one thing I do want to mention is that, 35-0, we'll get rid of that. Crowd was enormous. Crowd stayed, they didn't leave, and I tell you what, that's saying something about the program.
No question. Was told when I got here that homecoming is huge, and I couldn't wait for it to get here, and it totally blew me away. We have a big homecoming parade on Monday for the town. We have a homecoming pep rally for the town on Monday. We have another pep rally on game day for the student body, and then the crowd. We had to kind of get off the field early for the homecoming court to do their thing, so we went and warmed up on the grass field, and I just made the kids stop and look. I said, stop and look at the stands. They were packed they were packed, because they normally don't get a chance to see that view. And they stayed through the fourth quarter.
You're right, and they did stay there, and I think that's saying something. They want to be a part of it, and I think that's good. They've got your attention, and I think they're going to be with you for a long, long time.
Well, we appreciate that, no doubt about it.
We'll be back with a film of the Clear Creek game, so stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Texas is known for two things: football and barbecue. At Joe's Barbecue in Alvin, we support high school football. Show up in your school colors and you'll automatically get 10% off. Joe's proud to serve certified Angus beef. Joe's Barbecue. It's all about the barbecue.
Back with Coach Tim Takel. This is Carl Gurgis. Coach, let's get right on into the plays.
Let's go with some defense right off the bat. You're going to see a heck of a ball play here. Leon Bell and Thomas Gable are going to get in on a tackle here, and I want you to watch number 40, Jax Gordon, destroy the block. Number 40, Jax Gordon, is going to come up and take on the block and give creases for the rest of the defense to collapse, and that's what this defense is about, to do so. But this time, Leon Bell, number 92, and number 25, Thomas Gable, get freed up on the tackle. A way to start the ball game off. This was an early play by our great defensive scheme and our defensive coordinator, Steve Tebow. We'll go to another defensive play here. This will be Andrew Solis on the tackle. He gets loose, destroys his man, and it's a one-man tackle for a loss. That's a rarity when you have a tackle for a loss. That means a tackle behind the line of scrimmage in the backfield, and he kind of rodeos him down like a Brazoria County steer wrestler right there. That's good high school football by a defensive tackle on a good athlete. And then the next play, we're going to come up here and we're going to have another defensive play. Number 40, Jax Gordon. He's going to destroy the block, make the tackle. And I want you to watch number 44, Hayden Barron, the play side linebacker, step up to the line of scrimmage and take care of the lead block. That guy was supposed to be, as we say, eating the tackler, and he wasn't able to because Hayden takes care of the block, and then Jax Gordon cleans up the tackle. Another tackle for a loss.
11 minutes it takes.
Yes, sir, it does. Yes, sir, it does. Next play is going to be offense. You're going to see number 4, Gavin Guthrie, throw a now route. We call it a now route to number 84, Carlos Carrillo. Now means get the ball out of your hands now and get it into the hands of the receiver now.
And let him do the work.
Let him do the work. They were playing with a big cushion, and we make them pay accordingly.
And he got 12 yards.
Yes, sir. He got 12 yards on it, and he's really developed into one of our better-handed receivers. And that's not bad for a sophomore quarterback going in there for Braden when Braden kind of got bunged up the play before. Next play will be offense. We call this, you're going to like this. This is called the annexation of Alvin. We call that, when we call that, there's a lot of giggling. And look at all the razzle-dazzle here. Put a quarterback in a slot. We throw it downfield to Richard Valdez. He catches it. It shows we don't have a lot of speed. We've got quickness. He's wide open, and he does get tackled, but this is almost a 25, 30-yard gain right before half. Crowds on their feet screaming and yelling. But that's what we call the annexation of Alvin. It's a double reverse pass to the quarterback coming around.
You know, he does a good job of shedding one tackler here.
Yes, he does. Next play, I couldn't understand why initially we put punt on here, but I want to watch the punt coverage here. Caleb gets a good punt off, and Jax Gordon comes down and gets a fumble return because of Andrew Solis's hustle. He pops the guy in the back, helmet taps the ball loose, and Jax gets free with the ball, hoping we could score. Again, this is right before half, and we don't quite get it punched in, but again, this shows the impotence and the importance of special teams play for the Jackets. Great coverage, great coverage. Here comes Solis popping in there. Jax picks it up in midair and tries to get loose.
Well, if he'd have been a 9-5, we probably had 6 there.
No question about it. And then here's the next play. We'll be on defense. This is gang tackling at its finest. You got Marshall Garcia, number 45, Hayden Barron, 44, Larry Bohacek, 98, and number 94, Andrew Solis, gang tackling. That's what it's all about.
As
This
you
is what we
say,
preach.
You see a lot of orange around the
Yes,
tackle.
we do. That's good football. That's good football. I'm excited about how these youngsters are drinking the defensive Kool-Aid. There's no doubt about it. The defensive staff do a great job of preparing these guys for angles and running in lanes, and they converge, and it paid off. I believe the next play we're going to have is going to be an offensive play. This will be Cody Smith at quarterback. We're going to run the option. He keeps it, and he gets loose. Think he shocks himself. But you go back and you'll watch number 42, Jordan Torres's block. And then there's some outstanding blocking up front by William Revels and Andrew Gormley and even Connor Hayes up front. Good blocking. When you have good blocking and blocking at point of attack, good things happen after the mesh. And Cody gets loose.
16, 17-yard
Yes,
gain.
that's exactly right. And then we have one more play on offense. I believe we end with offense. Here's Jordan Torres on the carry. He had a nice block to play before. And look at the blocking again by Jose Badana, number 33, and Calvin Cortez, number 14 on the perimeter. And we got to block the perimeter to have success when we pitch the ball. And we do. He hits the crease and he gets through there. And again, a nice 12, 14-yard gain by the offense. That's pretty.
You know, you mentioned earlier about sophomores, juniors. You're playing a lot of them.
Yes, sir.
And obviously, the future is obviously a bit brighter. You have to have.
Yes, sir, we're hopeful, but I'm going to tell you the ones I got to hang my hat on are the seniors. They're drinking the Kool-Aid. They haven't stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, and if your lead dog does that, then the rest are going to follow. And we have what we call a tackle walk every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday after practice. We walk with Coach Tackle after sprints, and we just talk, see how things are going, the pulse. They let me know what they think. I tell them what I think, and then we talk about some other things, about what we're going to eat for pregame meal, just things, and grades, and the pulse of the team, and it's according to the seniors. Things are going well, and it's because of that.
You know, football is not just tackling, blocking, passing, all of that, and that's exactly what you're talking about. It's getting to know who you're playing with, your teammates, and all the things that you're trying to coach them to do.
No question, and it's about the culture and for things for the future.
You know, when you started the season, you had two Thursdays, 4 Fridays, and 4 Saturdays. What happened to the Friday night lights type situation?
It looked like the cat got a hold of the Christmas tree and knocked all the ornaments off here. But we still laugh about that. I teasingly told our athletic director, Mike Bass, next year's realignment, I want all Thursday games. He looked at me. But there's no routine. And the thing that is tough, youngsters have to have routine. The human species has to have routine, and we have no routine. I'm proud of how the staff has tried to keep that continuity, but it's hard when you play on a Thursday and come back and play on a Saturday.
Again. Well, this week, back with a Saturday matchup with perhaps what I think is the most improved team in 24-6A from the previous year, Clear Falls. 4-2 on the season, 1-2 in district. It's like an air raid team, though. My gosh.
Yep. We've chartered them. Of course, we trade all films. Zach's got them humming on all cylinders offensively. They got a 6'2", 195-pound quarterback. That's a difference maker. He's one of the better ones in the district. He has a 6'6" receiver. He splits out. They throw the ball 85 to 90% of the time.
They have to. What is it? Esquivel, 1,676 yards, 6 games. That's 280 yards a game.
That's absolutely. It'll be a 2:00 game. It's their homecoming. They want me to speak at their homecoming court before the game, so
Do you?
you better believe it.
Oh, keep it up. Tell them whatever you want. I know that you're pretty good at this type of stuff. Saturday at Veterans Stadium. Kickoff is 1 o'clock, League City. That's the Veterans Stadium, not the Challenger. We'll be back next week with the Jacket Show again with Clear Falls highlights. For Coach Tim Tagle, I'm Carl Gurgis. Thanks for being with us.